morning and welcome to your Viral Times for Sunday. And not just any Sunday, today is Trinity Sunday and our music today relates to a birthday. So you'll have to wait and see whose it is later. So today is the day that we celebrate the Holy Trinity. That is one God who is three people, Father, Son and Holy Spirit. Our worship today will take the form of a service of the Word. We're very fortunate to be able to film it in the beautiful garden of Tim and Mary Monckton here in Tenterden. It really was a perfect place to be fully aware of the work of the Trinity, in the glory of the creation around us and the blessings we receive. The wind blowing through the trees and down the valley was a timely reminder of the power of the Holy Spirit and an added bonus to help us make the most of our analogy for the Trinity. So please do join us for our worship and find out more. This will be available online from 9:30 this morning. Being shut out of our churches during the period of lockdown has certainly been an opportunity to explore many different ways and places to worship and to explore all that God has given us through his creation. Okay, without further ado, let's go into our birthdays today. So today we celebrate the birthday of the beautifully preserved Charlie Nichols. Now this means that each of the Nichols household has now celebrated a lockdown birthday. So many happy returns, Charlie. Today it is your turn to be waited on hand and foot. So have a lovely day and let's kickstart it in our traditional bunker fashion. I haven't had to do one of these for a while, so it's quite exciting. Okay. There it goes. 2, 3. Don't think I'm going to bother with that one. Might just be a bit risky. I don't know what Oasis is like with flame. Okay, time to ignite the little fountain. There we are. Charlie, that is just for you, as is this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Charlie. Happy birthday to you. There we go. I'm sure with all the musicians in your house, you will have a far more melodious rendition at some point today. But have a fantastic day from all of us here in the bunker. I'm going to leave those alight just for now. There we go. Now, countdown. From our jumble of letters yesterday, Cilla Franks managed to find the word afterglow and also in excess of 100 other words. So many congratulations, Cilla. Now, Pat and Steve, Keith, Neil, Kate, they all managed to hit the spot with the various puzzles. So really well done to all of them. There is a solution to the maths problem if you're still puzzling over it, or if you just want to check your own calculations in the Viral Times today. But is there anyone else there who can beat our regulars at their own game? Go on, make today the day that you have a go. The letters for the conundrum are B-E-A-M, L-A-D-E-N. That kind of spells beam laden, and I will pronounce that very carefully. Our numbers today are 10, 8, 4, 2, 1 and 1. The target is an enormous 715. It is possible. Go on, show us what you're made of. Have a go today. Now, for those of you that have not yet had a chance to complete the questionnaire, the link appears again in the email edition of the Viral Times. So do make sure that you take a couple of minutes just to have a look and let us know what is going to be a good way forward for you after or as we come out of lockdown. Tonight at 6 o'clock, Zoomers will gather from east and west and north and south to participate in a short act of worship. Do you like to Zoom? If not, would you like to? If you're struggling with it, we can help you to connect up. So do get in touch as soon as you can, and then we'll help you to do the rest. Now, the connection that you need to get to our Zoom service tonight is on your emailed version of the Viral Times. It's the set of blue letters beginning with HTTPS. So just click on that and come and join us at 6 o'clock. Be lovely to see you. Now, our alphabet of church life, we're almost at the end. I can't believe the time has passed that quickly. But today we are at the letter W. Now, W stands for Wednesday Lunch Club. Now, we cannot quite remember how many years the Wednesday Lunch Club has been going, but it must be approaching 30 years. I was a mere child. Mary Monckton has been at the helm all of that time, and wonderfully supported by a whole team of people. Mary, please do let us know when the lunch club began, and also let's hope soon that we can meet again. Now, Canterbury Cathedral. Desmond Stoneham says he caught an excellent BBC Two programme recently about Canterbury Cathedral, and he thoroughly recommends it to everyone who has the ability to catch up. So have a little look. I wonder if Desmond's talking about the one they made a few years ago. It is possible. I know my mum's on that one, that's all. Anyway, worship and the Viral Times on social media. Today you will be able to access daily services on our website and on our Facebook page, and also on YouTube. So do check out our worship and try to join us for a service. So the services available today are the 3-in-1 God, which is our 9:30 service from Tim and Mary's garden, and also this evening at 7 o'clock Celtic night prayer will be available for you. Now, orders of service to accompany both these acts of worship will have gone out with the emailed version of the Viral Times. The long arm of coincidence. Now, Diane and David Barrett, who moved to Eastbourne 12 years ago after 33 wonderful years in Tenterden and at St Michael's, sent us some wonderful coincidences. They hadn't been in Eastbourne long before they met one of their new neighbours, who had been at school here in Tenterden with Margaret Roylance, and they continue. A few years ago, whilst on a cruise to the Norwegian fjords, we bumped into and renewed our friendship with Anne and Chris Cheeseman, who were on the same cruise. A couple of years ago, a new coffee shop opened on the beach here, and we started calling there frequently on our regular walk along the front. Over the weeks, we gradually got talking to another couple who also called there regularly, and eventually discovered that they'd moved here from Tenterden a few years before us and had been part of the St Mildred's family, David and Marion Leeworthy. I had thought David's face was vaguely familiar, but hadn't known where from. And he finishes by saying, I believe Marion had been David Trustrom's secretary. We still often bump into them on our daily walk, even though we're currently only able to get takeaway coffees. Both Davids are bell ringers. David Leeworthy was involved with the ringers at All Saints Eastbourne. Unfortunately, our church, St John's Meads, doesn't have bells, so David Barrett has helped at All Saints occasionally when they are short. He says, of course, life so often throws up these amazing coincidences, but these are a few that are connected to Tenterden. And he finishes by saying, sorry to bore you with these reminiscences, but we thought you may be interested. Well, believe me, we are. And I think things like that just help to reinforce the community that we have here. Now, thought for the day today is based on reading from Matthew 28, which is also in our evening services. And there is a reflection that is connected to that. So please do make use of our reading, our reflection, and also the prayers that appear in today's Viral Times. So all that remains me now to say, I'm going to blow out the candles first. Remind you that contact points are available on our emailed version of the Viral Times. Remind you that we will of course be back again tomorrow. And also just to say, have an absolutely wonderful Sunday. And in the meantime, keep safe, keep praying, and keep connected. Bye.
I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out a warning, I'd sing out love between my brothers and sisters.